since my plans are to use this engine long term, I'm going to go ahead and do some tune-up on it. It's really sounds pretty rough when it's running, and part of it's that old, I think that's a Quadra toilet. Is that a Quadra toilet? Mr. Heavy Chevy would know. He is the Quadrajet champion, man. He can overhaul those things and make them work. I never had much luck with them. I usually just replace them, but matter of fact, that's the one off of my Impala, my 63. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of rough. Those jets were backed out all the way, pretty much about to fall out, and I screwed them down to, and then backed them out a turn and a half just to have a place to start. And I don't know how far off I am, but I think the timing was off a bit. It was dieseling when it shut down, and this is kind of cool because it does have a little window where you can set the dwell. It has a window in the distributor cap, which I like. And I'm in the process of changing the plugs and the plug wires, and already done the points and condenser. And I didn't change the rotor. I cleaned it up because the rotor that they replaced them with now are just disgusting. That rotor that was in there is it's heavy duty. It's this is just a little piece of plastic, and it just irks me, you know. I don't know, they make this stuff so cheap anymore. But anyway, I just cleaned the other rotor up and made sure it's good contacts, and cleaned the end of it off here and real well, and put it back on. I mean, as long as it's not cracked or anything, it should be fine. We'll see. I mean, it was running pretty good anyway. It's mostly the carburation problems. But most of you guys know this. Once in a while, there's a young guy, real young kid, I could say, I guess. 16, 17 years old. Sometimes it'll message me on YouTube videos about this or that. So one little thing for you guys that, if you don't know this, young guys maybe, if they say your plugs are pre-gapped, don't trust that. Always gap the plugs, because I mean, these are way off. These aren't even pretended to be gapped. I'm really glad I'm checking them. But even if it says pre-gapped, you don't know if the box got dropped or whatever. I mean, I've had that happen where you pop them, take them out, and they're just totally closed up because of something like that, some damage. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm changing plugs, gapping plugs. Got a little fuel filter that goes in that carburetor. This stuff right here, I tell you what, this stuff really works. And you know, I'm not getting anything out of saying this. This is just my experience. I put it in that old rat rod, and I couldn't believe the difference in the compression on that thing and how it pulls and the more power it has. And I'm about to change the oil and do it again, and this one's going in this car when I change the oil. Well, yeah, that's all I can say. I guess it just really works. And if you've got a real old engine, do it just for giggles. Do a compression check on it, and then throw a can of this in with your oil change, and run it a while and check it again. It really made a difference. I came up all the way up my driveway the other night from the bottom of the canyon down here where you turn off on the main road in third gear, and all the way up my driveway. I mean, it was lugging down, but it did it, you know, and it never had that kind of power. So some good stuff for an old engine. All right, see ya.